Hello everyone, I am your instructor Sachin Rajgopalan and I welcome you all on behalf of Group 8 for a training session on Open Broadcaster software, which is a recording tool, and OpenShot, which is a video editing tool. We will first begin with the training on OBS. Before we go to understanding as to how OBS works, let me tell you that you can record on OBS in different modes. You could have an image, and explaining that image, you could have your audio, wherein you describe the image and that can be converted into a video file. Or you could have an image and your own video with your voiceover explaining the concept using the image. Or there could be just your video having your voice and a text floating at the base with some instructions for the students, and this is an apt mode, especially if it's a discussion based or an instruction based video that you are planning to record. You can also cast your screen using OBS with your voiceover, so you can use your presentations with your voiceover and record it using OBS. Also, you can cast your screen. You could have your video as a small box at the base or at any corner as per your convenience, and it could be recorded as an e-lecture using OBS. There are several other modes which can be explored, but I am covering these which are very important for us to develop our e-content, and the rest of the modes you can surely explore with time. So let us move ahead exploring these modes one by one. As you open your OBS software on your system, this is how it will look like. Let me first introduce you to some of the very important control panels on OBS. To begin with, this black screen that you can see on OBS is where our content is going to be put up, and this is the part of your entire screen which is going to get recorded. Other than that, you can also see on the right hand side there is a button which reads Start Streaming. Let me tell you that OBS is a software using which you can also do live streaming on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or any other live streaming platforms. But our basic motto is to understand how we can record the content and upload it as a video file. So we will focus more on the next button which reads Start Recording. Other than that, I would also want you to focus on the left hand side base of your screen which reads out Sources. Let me tell you that this is very important part of the OBS software, because using this we are going to upload our content as an image or as a video or as your screen capture mode. So let us first understand how can I upload an image and give a voiceover to that particular image using OBS. So you can see this plus button over here just below the sources box. Click on that plus button and then you will see lot of options popping up. So we need audio that needs to be captured. So we will click on Audio Input Capture and we will click on OK. Again, we will click on OK. So whatever we would speak would now get recorded. Other than that, we want an image to be displayed on the screen. So we will click on this option Image. We will click on OK. And now we have to browse an image from the system. So you can click on browse. I have kept an image ready. So I am going to use that particular image and I will click on OK. Now you can see that the image did not occupy the whole screen. So in order to fit it to the whole screen, I can either manually drag it or I can also right click on the image and I will go to transform and I will click on fit to screen. So as you click on fit to screen, you would see that it would take the entire space of the screen. So now I have my image to which I want to give a voiceover, and also I have added a plugin for audio input capture. Now what I can do is I will go towards the start recording button and I will click on start recording and I will speak whatever I want to record with this image. So let us have a trial. I'm going to click on start recording. Hello everyone, I am Sachin Rajgopalan. I welcome you all for a training session on Open Broadcaster software and OpenShot, which is a video editing tool. Once I am done recording, I can either click on pause if I want to break and continue, or if I am done, I can click on stop recording. Once I click on stop, the video would be automatically saved. How would I check for that? So go on the left top panel wherein you can see file, click on file and click on show recordings. All recordings are automatically saved in your system and you can see those recordings whenever you want to. So here is the file that we recorded right now, and if we click on that, that video would start playing. So let us have a look at this video. Hello everyone, I am Sachin Rajgopalan. I welcome you all for a training session on Open Broadcaster software and OpenShot, which is a video editing tool. Now, if along with this image and my voice, I also want myself to be seen. In that case, I have to add another source. So I go to sources, click on the plus sign, and I am going to choose video capture device. Video capture device is going to be your webcam. So as soon as you click on OK, you will see that your webcam gets started. Click on OK again. And now you can see that I am visible. I can resize this window if I want it to be very small. And I could place it at any corner of the video or of the screen. So now, if I want to record this, wherein the image is visible, I am visible, and my voice is audible, so the setup is ready. Now the question could be, this particular video window is overlapping the image. So under such circumstances, what can we do? So one thing that you can do is, whenever you make your presentation, you see to it that one corner is left free so that your video window can fit in there in that area. That could be below, that could be above, that could be somewhere wherever there is space in your presentation. Or the other thing that you could do is resize your image. So when you resize your image, you can then place your video somewhere at the side and then you can start recording so that it's not overlapping with your screen and also your video is visible at the side. So after setting this up, I'm going to click on start recording. So as I click on start recording, now not just the image, not just the audio, but even my video is getting recorded. So in this way, I can record this complete stuff, and once I am done, I will click on stop recording and the video would be automatically saved. Let us have a look as to how this video looked like. Start recording. Now, not just the image, not just the audio, but even my video is getting recorded. So in this way, I can record this complete stuff, and once I am done, let us say along with this, I also want a text to be added within this particular video recording. So I will again go to sources, click on plus sign and select text. Let us say I want to add a text over here. So I'll click on OK and I'll write the text in the text box. Let us say something of this sort. I want to be visible. I want it to be visible on the screen. Okay. So you can also select the font size, the font color, the font alignment, right? So there are different types of font that you can choose here. Okay. And you can also move this as to where you want it to be visible. You can also adjust the size of the font. Okay. To select the size, you can go on select font and you could adjust the size in the size section. Let us say we want to keep it somewhere in the range of 36. So you can click on that. And now you can see that the size of the font has been reduced. Click on OK. Now you could move this to the base. And you can also elongate this so that it fits the screen. Now let us say I just don't want it to be static, but I also want it to move. So right click on the font. You could go to filters. You could go to plus sign in filters and click on scroll. Click on OK. Now you could decide whether you want it to move horizontally or vertically and at what speed. So you can set that speed. If you want it to move vertically, you could move it vertically, but I plan to keep it moving horizontally. Okay. So I set the speed and then I click on close. So you can see that now the font is moving. My image is available, my video is available, my audio is available, and I can click on start recording and I can record. So let us say I am speaking something, I am recording, I am giving a description of the image and there is a text which is moving below, which is an instruction to the students. And once you're done, you can click on stop recording and the video will be available. I hope this was clear. Please have a look at the video. And I can record. So let us say I am speaking something, I am recording, I am giving a description of the image and there is a text which is moving below, which is an instruction to the students. And once you're done, you can click on. So I hope you have understood these three modes: image and voiceover, image, video and voiceover, image, video, voiceover with text. So in the next video, I will show you how to cast your screen along with your video and have a beautiful e-lecture recording. Thank you for watching.